Shalom, shalom. So, I'm back here. It's 4:30 a.m. The fourth watch of the 29th of March, or 4th of Nisan. I just want to share something that I did not explain clearly from the first video tonight, because I was talking about the tares. Remember that? In Joel, it's about the great day of the Lord and about his angelic host. And I was explaining how the angelic host is equivalent to the rider on the pale horse, the apocalyptic horses released from heaven, not fallen from heaven. They're released from heaven. So I was saying that the corona is my friend because it's actually the apocalyptic horse of the pale horse with a rider that's called death in Revelation 6:8. The horses, this apocalyptic horse or the pale horse, is sent to the earth to purge the earth of evil. Okay, and I will explain to you why I said this. It's in Matthew. It's in Matthew 13. The parable of the wheat and the tares. Okay, this was told by Yeshua or Jesus when he was here on earth. He was telling the disciples. He's telling many parables. So the parables are now being revealed to us in this age. Matthew 13 verse 24. Another parable he put forth to them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. So sleeping in the spirit is not such a good thing. And literally, God has called me as a watchman. I'm not supposed to sleep while it's dark. Because during this time, the enemy comes and sows tares among the wheat. Okay, so that's why a watchman has to stay awake. To guard the other watchmen, to guard the warriors, to guard the baby sheep in the spirit, to guard my spirit. Okay, so verse 26. But when the grain had sprouted and produced a crop, then the tares also appeared. So they grew with the wheat. Okay. 27. So the servants of the owner came and said to him, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? How then does it have tares? The servants of the owner was asking the owner, who are these servants? Probably the angels, the angelic host. 28. He said to them, an enemy has done this. The servant said to him, do you want us then to go and gather them up? The angels are excited to do the cleaning. 29. But he said, no, lest while you gather up the tares, you also uproot the wheat with them. When it's not yet time, it's not yet time. There is a time for everything. 30. Let both grow together until the harvest, and at the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, first gather together the tares, and then bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Reaper. Okay, there is, God is talking to me, highlighting the word reaper. Jack the Reaper. What is Jack the Reaper? He's holding some kind of a weapon like this. So the Jack the Reaper is reaping, and you know in the horror stories that Jack is an evil thing, an evil being, but in the Word of God, the reapers are the angels. They're going to gather all the wheat and the tares, and then they separate them. The wheat is the soul. The tares are the evil spirits. They grew together, and that is why during this Corona event, there's going to be a harvest of both soul and evil spirits. The evil spirits, when they are divided from the soul, evil spirits are tied in one bundle and then sent to the burning flames or hell, of course. But the wheat, the souls, are gathered into the barn. Okay, into the barn. It's amazing. Every parable is now being revealed in this way. I didn't understand this before, you know, not until today that God has been revealing to me about the apocalyptic horses, the angelic hosts. You know, that's the reason why every time when I'm commanding my angels, as I cast out the devil, and I command the angels to tie them all in one bundle. I think a lot of you have read the way I command the angels, because there's many evil spirits in one person. There's many evil spirits in places. They're not just one. They come in groups. And so you want to make sure that when you cast them all out to abyss, they're all together. Not one is left. Right? So that is why, you know, in the spirit, I'm not really understanding with my head in the spirit. I just obey what the Spirit of God in me is leading me to say. And so when I say, tie them all in one bundle and send them, throw them all to abyss. And this is how it is here explained by Yeshua himself. And now he has revealed it. It's amazing. I hope that you're actually getting the secret of the story of the parable of the wheat and the tares. The tares is like weeds, you know, they're bad. They're not supposed to grow with the wheat. The wheat are the good crop. The weed are the ones tearing up the good crop. And when it's not yet time for both to be separated, they just grow together. It's sad that way because, you know, the wheat becomes defiled. But when the right time comes, God will always take back what's His. And you know, that's why us warriors, we're there to fight for what belongs to God. Shalom.